regular meeting of the Borough Council of the Borough of Lodi, New Jersey, time 7 p.m. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the Lodi Borough Clerk has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof published in the Bergen Record by paid legal advertisement on October 21st, 2019, posted in the office of the Borough Clerk and on the Borough website. This meeting is being audio and video recorded.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to
to
the
the
flag
flag
of the United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under
under
God,
God, indivisible,
indivisible,
liberty,
with
liberty and justice for all.
roll call.
Councilman Leto,
Here.
Councilman DeChara,
Here.
Councilman Carafa,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Martin, and Mayor Luna.
Here.
Also present, Borough Clerk Carol D'Amico, Municipal Manager Vincent Caruso, Borough Attorney Alan Spinello, Borough Engineer Tom Solfaro, Borough Auditor Frank DiMaria, DPW Director Brian Palladino, Zoning Officer Construction Official Nick Melfi, CFO Charles Cuccia, and Police Chief Donald Scorzetti.
Are there any certificates and awards, Carol?
Yes, Mayor. This month we had two special birthdays. The mayor and council honored Marion Ted Pers, a World War II veteran and Lodi resident who celebrated his 100th birthday on Veterans Day, and they presented him with a proclamation and a key to the city. And the mayor and council honored Ann LaParry, a Lodi resident who celebrated her 100th birthday and also presented her with a proclamation and a key to the city.
Yeah, that was great. Happy birthday to both of them. May God bless them.
Yes.
Approval of minutes.
Approval of minutes, executive meeting, October 13th, 2020.
Motion.
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Closed session, October 13th, 2020.
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Regular meeting, October 20th, 2020.
Motion. Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes. Communications,
Received and filed, Mayor.
report of the manager. Vin, you have anything?
Just real quick, Mayor, regarding the expenditures that we had for the COVID-19 response, PPE and some other various stuff that we needed to purchase to do it. I had sent in a grant application to FEMA. They are reimbursing us $40,000. Bergen County CARES Act, we submitted almost $160,000, and that was all reimbursed. We've already received that money from the county through the CARES Act, and I have another about 21.5 that is pending for by the end of this month that I'm going to submit to the county, and we should get reimbursed for that as well. So far we're about 95-96% funded, almost 100% funded.
Very good.
That's great.
Yeah,
Great.
that's all I have, man.
Zoning report.
Yeah, Mayor, this is the breakdown from October 1st to October 31st. Total number of zoning inspections were 94. Total number of building inspections were 155. 13 failed and had to be rescheduled. We fulfilled 52 Oprah requests. Fees collected were resale for rentals, 4,800, 225 for businesses, 2,400 for local permits, $100 for building license, $1,000 in building fines. Building department, 55,522 for a total of 64,147 for the month. We collected $350 in court for property maintenance and $500 for a car dealership for $850. We still have about 11 pending cases out there in court that slowly but surely we're getting to hear. The following are on the report. If you want me to read them, I will. If not, you have my report. Construction is continuing at the following locations as far as Content Avenue, Industrial. West 46 Life Storage is almost done. Greg Street is coming really good. They're doing a lot of the paving and concrete work over there now. Main Street is all framed up and going. We're still operating via email and regular mail and continuing to do inspections by the guidelines of DCA. We may start doing more virtual inspections like we did before because of the increase in the COVID. I've instructed my guys not to go in if there's anybody in the house. Make sure they're either out of the house, and if they don't feel comfortable, don't go in. I've also asked them to ask the people if they've been around anybody that has had COVID or anything like that, and then use their discretion as far as entering or not entering the premises. I have no problem with that. The following addresses have received property maintenance violations as far as the list of 84 Avenue A, Harrison Avenue, MacArthur, Sake Street, Charles Street, Avenue A, 188 Westville, 34 Garden. Both Artie and Patrick are continuing to speak to the business owners regarding keeping the gloves and the mask out of the parking lots, which really have been pretty good. They've been complying, cleaning up. I know ShopRite, I see a guy out there almost every other day cleaning up. They've been informing contractors about permits needed. They caught 11 this month that were working without permits, and they reported to my office. They've tagged about 17 properties for grass and weeds and debris, 12 properties for appliances and electronics. Notices were sent out to residents that had dangerous and hazardous trees. I think there were 10 that were sent out, and every one of the homeowners actually cut their trees down. So it was a good compliance thing that they did. We wrote them up under a different ordinance that we found that we're doing it with. Patrick's been continuing gathering pothole list and missing or damaged street signs to DPW. He's also been checking the parks for any damage. I know he had a couple of things with Garibaldi Ave. There was a broken swing, and Jet H Park, there was a broken swing. There's been 6 locations of apartment buildings cleaned of debris and repair of dumpster corrals. It was on Kimmick Ave is one, Roosevelt's another one, Main Street, Content Ave. We've had numerous issues with, which I think we got them all in order now because I just told them next time we just start issuing summonses to them. There were a bunch of garage sale signs that were on poles that have been removed. And he also surveyed the borough multifamily for garbage haulers and was completed and submitted to our coordinator, Rebecca. And Gary's also been going out. He started doing the car lots. I go out with him once in a while with him. We've been having pretty good success with a lot of them now. So we really haven't had too many problems with them so far, with the COVID and everything. We haven't gotten out as much as we like to, but we're out there. And I just want to let the mayor, council know and their staff, as always, will continue as if there was no pandemic going on, and they're all doing a great job. Mayor, that concludes my report. If anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to ask.
Thank you, Nick. Great job.
Okay.
Anyone else have any questions? Nikki? Okay. Resolutions?
Resolutions, executive meeting Tuesday, December 8th, 2020, 7 p.m. Regular meeting Tuesday, December 15th, 2020, 7 p.m.
Consent agenda.
Consent agenda. These resolutions are matters covering operation of government and will be passed by one roll call vote covering all items on the consent agenda. Resolution number 20-183, approving bills for November 2020. Resolution number 20-184, authorizing the proper officer to refund the balance of escrow deposit number 10837 in the amount of $1,320 based on the recommendation of the zoning department. 54 Union Street Associates, 54 Union Street, Lodi, Block 88, Lot 14.03. Resolution number 20-185, supporting TerraSend NJ LLC's opening of an alternate treatment center, medical marijuana dispensary in the borough of Lodi. Resolution number 20-186, authorizing the Department of Recreation to apply for funding from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs under the FY 2021 Recreational Opportunities for Individuals with Disabilities, ROID grant program, and authorizing the deputy mayor and borough clerk to sign the grant agreement on behalf of the borough of Lodi. Resolution number 20-187, authorizing the release of escrow deposit number 10865 in the amount of $500 based on the recommendation of the zoning department. Alfonso Luna, 13 MacArthur Avenue, Lodi, Block 276, Lot 7. Resolution number 20-188, approving the adoption of the Bergen County Multi-Jurisdictional Hazard Mitigation Plan as submitted to the New Jersey Office of Emergency Management and the Federal Emergency Management Agency on August 7, 2020, as the official plan of the borough of Lodi. The Emergency Management Coordinator is designated to prepare an annual progress report to be submitted to the Bergen County Office of Emergency Management. Resolution number 20-190, approving COVID-19 special emergency certification of the Chief Financial Officer and approval of governing body. Resolution number 20-191, approving the COVID-19 special emergency resolution pursuant to NJSA 40A:4-53, 54, 55.1, and 55.13, and authorizing the CFO, mayor, and borough clerk to execute the note, and further authorizing CFO to sell said notes and renewals thereof from time to time. Resolution number 20-192, approving renewal of the following inactive liquor license pursuant to NJSA 33:1-12.39 for the license term 2019 to 2020. License number 0231-33-045-009, Ramospo Corporation. Resolution number 20-193, approving renewal of the following inactive liquor license pursuant to NJSA 33:1-12.39 for the license term 2020 to 2021. License number 0231-33-045-009, Ramospo Corporation. Resolution number 20-194, authorizing the acceptance of the bid by American Asphalt and Milling Services, LLC, for the improvements to Hone Street. Neglia Engineering Project number LODI-MUN 20.016, and authorizing Mayor Luna to execute said contract. Resolution number 20-195 to amend the CY 2020 capital budget. Resolution number 20-196, authorizing the proper officers to refund or credit the following overpayment of taxes due to a county board judgment. Block 17, Lot 29, Qual Code C0005, 124 Home Place, Unit 5, Lodi, year 2020. Block 29, Lot 1.01, Qual Code C0050, 44 South Main Street, Unit 50, Lodi, year 2020. Block 43, Lot 1, 126 Grove Street, Lodi, year 2020. Block 56, Lot 19, 274 Westminster Place, Lodi, year 2020. Block 76, Lot 16.01, Qual Code C00070, 596 Harrison Avenue, Unit 7, Lodi, year 2020. Block 91, Lot 5, 37 Hunter Street, Lodi, year 2020. Block 108, Lot 15, Qual Code C000A, 117 Central Avenue, Unit 1, Lodi, year 2020. Block 108, Lot 15, Qual Code C000B, 117 Central Avenue, Unit 2, Lodi, year 2020. Block 109, Lot 26, 67 Grove Street, Lodi, year 2020. Block 125, Lot 21.08, 269 Union Street, Lodi, year 2020. Block 127, Lot 39, 228 Grove Street, Lodi, year 2020. Block 129, Lot 9, 106 Chestnut Street, Lodi, year 2020. Block 136, Lot 50.02, 33 Pauline Terrace, Lodi, year 2020. Block 143, Lot 28, 30 Mitchell Street, Lodi, year 2020. Block 205, Lot 1.03, Qual Code C00004, 160 Greg Street, Unit 4, Lodi, year 2020. Block 219, Lot 14, 17 Avenue E, Lodi, year 2020. Block 220, Lot 63, 62 Avenue F, Lodi, year 2020. Block 230.08, Lot 21.02, Qual Code C0011, 66 Terhune Avenue, number 11, Lodi, year 2020. Block 230.08, Lot 21.02, Qual Code C0015, 66 Terhune Avenue, number 15, Lodi, year 2020. Block 233.02, Lot 60, Qual Code C0016, 16 Stall Lane, Lodi, year 2020. Block 233.03, Lot 61.06, Qual Code C0033, 188D Terhune Avenue, Lodi, year 2020. Block 233.03, Lot 61.06, Qual Code C0035, 188F Terhune Avenue, Lodi, year 2020. Block 233.03, Lot 61.06, Qual Code C0038, 201C Terhune Avenue, Lodi, year 2020. Block 256, Lot 215, 12 Horatio Place, Lodi, year 2020. Block 277, Lot 39, 12 Edward Court, Lodi, year 2020. Block 279, Lot 9, 266 Garibaldi Avenue, number 1, Lodi, year 2020. Note, due to the fact that the fourth quarter is now paid, residents will be refunded the amount. If a delinquency is still on the account, the amount will be credited to their account. Resolution number 20-197, authorizing the Borough Clerk to read bond ordinance number 2020-27 by title only. Resolution number 20-198, authorizing entering into a shared service agreement between the Borough of Lodi and the Board of Education of the Borough of Lodi regarding employment of the School Resource Officer, SRO, and the School Security Officers, SSOs, for a 2-year period commencing September 1st, 2020, and terminating August 31st, 2022, and authorizing Mayor Scott A. Luna to execute the aforesaid agreement. Resolution number 20-199, approving the negotiated agreement between the Borough of Lodi and the Policemen's Benevolent Association, Local 26, for the period of January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2025, with PBA option to renew from January 1st, 2026 to December 31st, 2026, and authorizing Mayor Scott A. Luna to execute said agreement on behalf of the borough.
Get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
I abstain on resolution 20-185, yes to the rest.
thank you. Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
I abstain on resolution 20-185, 20-192, 20-193. Yes to all the rest.
thank you. And Mayor Luna.
Abstain on resolution 20-183, bill number F0143, 20-01842. Abstain on resolutions 20-186, resolution 20-187. Yes on the rest.
Thank you, Mayor.
Vince,
Ordinances, hearing and adoption ordinance number 2020-23. An ordinance to discourage and penalize real estate property owners from operating and creating apartments contrary to applicable law and/or regulations within the Borough of Lodi, so as to provide for increased penalties and other matters, which shall amend ordinance 404-14 and ordinance 197-20, an ordinance to discourage and penalize real estate property owners from operating and creating apartments contrary to applicable law and/or regulation.
anyone wishing to be heard on ordinance number 2020-23, please call in.
Call-in number to be heard on the public hearing of ordinance number 2020-23 is 646-558-8656.
We don't have anybody in queue on Zoom, so.
Okay, could we get a motion to close and adopt?
Motion to close and adopt.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
yes,
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Hearing and adoption ordinance number 2020-24. An ordinance to amend all previous applicable traffic ordinances and to amend ordinance 84-8 to further restrict parking and traffic flow in the Borough of Lodi, Leo Place, Massey Street, and Graham Lane.
Anyone wishing to be heard on ordinance 2020-24 can also please call in.
And the call-in number is 646-558-8656.
Anyone in the queue?
Nope, no, sir.
We get a motion to close and adopt?
Motion to close the hearing and adopt ordinance
Second.
2020-24.
second,
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
yes,
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Hearing and adoption ordinance number 2020-25. Bond ordinance to authorize the resurfacing of McKinley Avenue from Main Street to Roosevelt Avenue in by and for the Borough of Lodi in the County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, to appropriate the sum of $250,000 to pay the cost thereof, to make a down payment, to authorize the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds.
Anyone wishing to be heard on ordinance number 2020-25, you can also call in.
Again, the call-in number for the hearing and adoption of ordinance number 2020-25 is 646-558-8656.
Anyone in the queue?
Nobody in queue, Mayor.
Get a motion to close and adopt?
Motion to close and adopt ordinance number 20-25, 2020-25.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Introduction ordinance number 2020-26. An ordinance authorizing an emergency appropriation NJS 40A:4-53 COVID-19 special emergency.
Get a motion?
Motion. Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Introduction ordinance number 2020-27. Bond ordinance to authorize the acquisition of a new sewer jetter vacuum machine for the use of the Department of Public Works in by and for the Borough of Lodi in the County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, to appropriate the sum of $475,000 to pay the cost thereof, to make a down payment, to authorize the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds.
Get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Introduction ordinance number 2020-28. An ordinance to amend ordinance 195-11, an ordinance to limit and restrict to specified districts and to regulate therein buildings and structures known as the zoning ordinance of the Borough of Lodi, and to amend ordinance 89-14, site plan and subdivision ordinance of the Borough of Lodi.
Get a motion?
Second.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes. Are there any B resolutions, Carol?
No, Mayor, there's none.
Okay, just brief on the quick report. Our senior center structural repair is complete. We will be repairing the roof very shortly. Kennedy Park Recreation and Community Building, the renovation is moving along very quickly. I just want to commend our DPW staff for the beautiful work. I really have to say, coming from a tradesman myself, we really have some very talented and skilled craftsmen on our staff. And I just want to tell them, keep up the great work. They're doing a great job. Also this year, the mayor and council will be holding our Christmas and holiday house decorating contest. Our first prize will be a $400 gift card. Second place would be $200 gift card. Third place would be a $100 gift card. Our gift cards are being sponsored by Cali Karting, and judging our contest this year will be Lieutenant Anthony Mobilio. Also like to mention that our tree lighting ceremony will be done virtual this year due to the second wave of the COVID-19 virus. The borough will be lighting our tree this year in all blue lights in honor of our first responders and healthcare professionals. Our blue lights will be donated by the borough, to the borough by Kevin Attilio, who's the owner of Knock'em Dead Pest Control. And last but not least, our Veterans Day Memorial inauguration, it went beautiful. So I want to thank everyone that was involved. Chief Scorzetti, Deputy Chief Franco, Lieutenant Mobilio, Sherry Tosto, our DPW staff, and special thanks to Corey Palladino, who sometimes goes unrecognized for his great work on all his signage, not just for what he's done with the Veterans Memorial, but what he's done on every one of our events. So Corey, great job, and I want to thank him for that. And that's all I have this week.
If I could, Mayor, I'd like to also thank everyone for the Veterans Day service. And I'd also like to thank all the departments involved in what they've been doing during this COVID uptick that we're having right now. But if you look at our ordinances and some of our resolutions tonight, you could see that we're moving forward because we have pride in our community. I love when I see if 2 streets are being done, ordinances are being done for them, because people always ask, where does my money go? Well, it can't all go out at once. And over the past 4 years, 5 years, we've been doing it in a process that reaches what has to be done. And when emergencies come up, we look for, we know that we have to look forward to do what we have to do. As the mayor mentioned, the community, the second floor in the community center, fixing the senior citizen buildings. These are things that happen. These are things that have to get done that were put off for too many years. And now we've been able to, over the past 4 years, look in a direction forward. And again, with the support of our borough manager and all the other departments involved, and having a forward path, we're able to do what we can do for the citizens of Lodi. So I just have to say, I listened to the zoning officer report, the Nick Melfi's report tonight. There's a lot going on in the town. People are taking pride in their homes, they're fixing up, and they're out there doing the job that they have to do. So I would just like people to know that, yes, your taxpayers are being used, and I'm going to bring it up. Another 0 this year increase, to the municipal budget. We've done it for the past few years. So we're moving forward without impacting the municipal part of the budget. I think that has to be trumpeted every once in a while in order for people to realize that we are moving forward and we're doing what we have to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Emil. Anyone else?
I just wanted to acknowledge everyone involved with the Veterans Memorial. I was there along with Deputy Mayor Martin and Mayor Luna. It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. We had a nice turnout. Everything looks great. The DPW did a great job, especially Corey Palladino. But it turned out real nice. So thank you, everyone involved. And of course, the Lodi Police Department for being very involved with that, along with Sherry Tosto. That's it for me.
Yeah, and just to follow up on that, obviously, everybody's been thanked. I just want to add that AJ Luna, who is the Bergen County Director of Veterans Affairs, and Congressman Josh Gottheimer, I'd like to thank them for both attending that ceremony to honor our 100th birthday of Mr. Perks, who turned 100 on that day. So that was exciting. And thank you for everything that's been done. Kennedy Park looking good. DPW is doing a great job. Thanks to Tom from Nedley Engineering, working hard to get those streets done, and with Frank, making sure the money's there. So I appreciate all your hard work. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Deb. Anyone else? Okay, old business? New business? Open this meeting to the hearing of citizens. Anyone wishing to be heard will have 5 minutes to be heard. Carol, will you please read the call-in number?
Yes, Mayor. Hearing of citizens, you can call in to number 646-558-8656. Again, the call-in number is 646-558-8656.
Thank you.
We get a motion to close the hearing of citizens if no one's online?
Motion.
Second.
And a motion to adjourn.
Motion
Did you
to
do it?
adjourn.
Second.
Second, yep.
Councilman Leto,
Yes.
Councilman DeChara,
Yes.
Councilman Carafa,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Martin,
Yes.
and Mayor Luna.
Yes.
Time is 7:36 PM.
Thank you.
Have a
everybody.
nice Thanksgiving, everybody.
Good
nice
night. You
Thanksgiving.
too.
Good to-
Everyone, stay
Safe
well.
one,
Thanksgiving,
safe
everyone.
one.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Yes, babe.
Head start. Oh, God.